Right, so just a quick sidechain tutorial in FL Studio. This is the method that I use. Most people would go for kind of compression, but I feel like with these certain plugins you have in FL, it's good to utilize them. It kind of just works a little bit better with drum and bass in my opinion. So yeah, let's go. Start with just get a little drum pattern in using the sample pack that's on the Patreon now. Just go for that. Little 2-bar loop. Get some. We'll just put that in there just for the sake of it. Right, and then I'll give them a mixer channel. Just do a little quick sidechain compression here. So I've got my kick and snare going to its own bus here, and then just sidechain that with the fruity limiter. Always remember, crank that ceiling up because you don't, unless you want to be limiting it, of course. And then just get a bit. And then cool. There's a little bit of groove to it now. Get rid of that. Right, and then so I always run a kick and a snare separately to their own buses because, well, you normally have several layers anyway, so it's good to squish them together. But then if you use this lovely plugin here, Fruity Peak Controller, as you can see once it's playing, every time that kick hits it gives a little signal, and you can use that signal to trigger anything you like in FL pretty much. But what I tend to do is I'll have, before my pre-master, I have a sidechain kick bus and a sidechain snare bus. Everything that's in the lower frequencies runs through the sidechain kick. So you'll see here my low bass bus runs through. The high one runs through the snare. As you can see, that's actually already. Let's just reset that quick. So right, we've got the drums, and then also from the sample pack, we'll just grab the bass. Just go for that for the hell of it, and we'll see what that sounds like. Let's get rid of that little bit of nothing at the beginning. Try that now. Right, and then we want that going to a channel. So as you'll see here, we've got the high split and the low split go into different separate channels, and then they're going to separate sidechain kick, sidechain snare. Okay, then go back to here. We've got the 3P controller. For this, you also have control of like how like the volume level, so that's how strong the signal is going to be. And the decay obviously is how quickly the signal is going to go back to zero. But yeah, I'll show you that once it's all linked up. And then, so obviously the kick bus, we're going to want to be in the sidechain kick, so we select the fader here, link to controller, and then we want to choose 3P controller kick bus, and then we want to control peak, and then invert that, so it's going to be going down, down, down every time the signal flows. Here now, as you can see, it's going down. And then same with the snare one. Similar thing, and then we link this one. Now we want the snare bus peak, again inverted, accept. And now if you look at the faders now, perfect. And then see now if we start fiddling with the parameters. If we can get up a span, get a bit of a visual representation of what's going on. Now if we get this and start changing the sound here now. On get one on here, we can see fully. That's just the low end of the bass now, and then if we get the kick one, and yeah, that's basically simple as that. You can see bigger decay, that fader stays down for longer. And yeah, that's that.